this Monday afternoon. Mons is wants me to talk about this thing with the commentary. I mean, because Mons, our audience doesn't even know half the stuff we're talking about here. I'm getting deluged with all this stuff about. I made a comment the other day, folks, that about the commentaries, that the guys who do commentaries on this show, who are on network, should use their name, because they might not, people listening, and these are on local stations around the country, should, they might not know who they are. And in some cases, I'm sure they don't know who they are. That was what my take was. Also, there was a second part, which was they should kind of have somebody do a little bit of quality control, because they did 4 commentaries on the same subject at different times of the day, which is, in my mind, overkill, because I have to hear 5 different ones that are played during my show. So this has driven the folks on the network to distraction, because if I say something, they go crazy, because A, I think that summertime they're a little bored. B, because they just see me as this guy who's like, the enemy to them, because on a local station in New York, and I've been somewhat opposed to the commentaries, which I have been, because I just didn't think they belonged on my show, which I voiced and I lost. I said, I went to them early on and said, I don't think this plays on my show. And they said, you're going to put them on your show. And so I had no choice. That's basically it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on. It wasn't like I asked for them. Okay? But now it's like run into all these crazy reasons. Like, I'm upset that I'm not on the network. No. Why would I want to be on the network? I got 5.5 hours on this station in the biggest city in the world. Why would I be on the network? If I wanted to be a network guy, I've turned down syndication 10 times in my career. If I wanted to be national, I would have been national many, many years ago. Dog and I turned down syndication, I can't tell you how many times. So that's not the case. And I want to do the commentaries. No, never wanted to do the commentaries. I've been offered to do the commentaries. I said no. I didn't want to do them. I just didn't want them on the show. That's all. And if you're going to have to take them on the show and make you guys listen to them, then I'd like them to be something that I thought, added something to the program. That's all. So I thought the guys, and if you notice, if you want to get, and I talked to Damon about this the other day, and he and I had a laugh about it. And he was the one I mentioned. But the guys who use them, including a third guy who I wasn't even aware used them, because he's a weekend guy, and I wasn't even directed to him because I didn't even know he did it. So, because I didn't hear his commentaries. The guys who do it are the less well-known guys of the network guys. The guys who have been more prominent nationally, Boomer, Rome, Feinstein, they don't do it. It's the other guys who do it. So that even plays more into my case. That's it. That was all I said. You would think that I was out to, destroy the network. I never comment on the network. A, I never hear the network. I know you don't either. So that's why we don't discuss it very much, because you don't hear it either. It's not on in New York. Which maybe they might want to look inside and see why that's the case, or other prominent cities, instead of worrying about what I say about the commentaries. Zach in New Jersey, what's up, Zach?